Yeah, mama. Okay, gang, I'm back with a requested video this time. This is a retrospective on the Kaneda bike from Akira, brought forth by Dennis Chen. Digits after that, I'll give him a shout out because he really wanted to see what it looked like versus the current bikes that I've been getting through Marvel and whatnot. So I pulled out a couple of bikes and a couple of figures just to compare, because I think this is 1/12 in the way that Japanese does 1/12, because their scale is, I mean, I guess, I don't know, this is me generalizing, you know, average height, probably like 5'9" to 6 foot, and average height here is 6 foot and whatnot, a little bit higher in the States. So maybe that has something to do with it, but all I know is most of the 1/12 scale a little bit smaller when it comes imported from Japan specifically. Like Bandai scale was a little bit just a tad smaller. So let's just show you what I'm talking about. Well, actually, there's a couple of things that I didn't show on the Kaneda video. So there's Kaneda, as you can see. He's kind of like my height and build. I'm a little fatter now, but compared to, say, a Marvel Legends, gotta zoom out now. So Marvel Legends, they kind of scale 6'1", 6'2". So let's just see. Yeah, Kaneda would be a little bit shorter, and that's what they gauge the bike on based on the animation. So, I mean, it doesn't look too small, but it is small. So Dennis was right. And I'll show you in comparison to, let's say, Captain America coming in. So let's take a look at the bike versus that. So the tires, I would say, is about average. They're pretty comparable. But yeah, it is like almost like a little tyke compared to, say, Cap's bike here. Let's get the jack stand up here. If it works. I don't know if that's working. There you go. There you go. Yeah, what I didn't show on the Akira bike is there's like two modes, just like the Ghost Rider bike. There's kind of like a fast mode and then a cruising mode. And I really love that aspect of it. And I think I forgot to showcase that on the last video. Just a quick redo there for me. There you go. Come on, Kaneda. Sit up. And most recently, we did the Ghost Rider. So Ghost Rider is actually bigger than all the rest. As you can see, it's almost like he's driving half a car. Yeah, it's a honkin' bike, which makes sense since he's a demon. He deserves to have a bigger motorcycle. So let's get him standing there. So yeah, what I was talking about is the size comparison to like 1/12 Bandai style. So this is Origami Cyclone from the Tiger Bunny series, and I found that most of the Tiger Bunny action figures, even though they say they're 1/12 or they scale 1/12, they're a little bit smaller. So yeah, so smaller build. This guy's on platform shoes, so he would actually be a ½ inch shorter. And like I showed you earlier, if Kaneda was standing straight up, he'd probably only come up to Speedball's eyes. Probably like me in real life. I'm a short king. So yeah, so it makes sense if you were to put Kaneda around other like Bandai or import figures, it might scale better, but not with Marvel Legends or McFarlane for that matter. Actually, I'm gonna bring in a McFarlane bike just to show you the difference. Okay, here's the Dark Knight extender bike. I know that's a little too close. Let's clear some space here. And remember, McFarlane is 7-inch scale. They're in a weird scale, so those are gigantic figures compared to the Marvel Legends. Sometimes some work, but oftentimes they just look like giants compared to the Marvel Legends scale. And Kaneda won't stand or won't sit now. Come on, Kaneda. Here we go. Let's see. We'll take big bike to big bike. I actually grabbed the bat cycle, the one with skeleton bat on it, for a Ghost Rider I had. Actually, that was for Johnny Blaze to ride on, but yeah, ran into the same problem. He looked a little too small for it, but actually, let's take a look with Ghost Rider right here. Yeah, I mean, it still works, but he does look considerably smaller, as you can see. And this bike actually does a trick, the extender feature, which I didn't know it could do. Let's see, how did we do this? I'm forgetting how to do it. That's probably why I didn't know how to do it. There we go. It's actually pretty cool, pretty stable, since pretty thick knobby, pretty thick wheel in the front, and this dragster wheel in the back, as you can see. Not very practical if you're actually riding this bike, because the pipes go straight into your face. So yeah, not the best bike design, but I think it looks cool. I just don't know about the pipes here. So yeah, as you can see, he looks like a kid riding this bike. Wow, the angle on the camera is really selling the size of this bike right here. Let's see what Kaneda looks like on the Ghost Rider bike. Yeah, probably like just like a kid trying to ride the Ghost Rider bike. And let's see how Bandai scale fares. Yeah, he tends to look a little bit better on the bike, but yeah, that's what we're dealing with here. So not crazy, not crazily off for the 1/12 scale, but yeah, definitely smaller. I would say it's closer to 1/14 on the scale versus the Marvel Legends, if they are a true 1/12. Anyway, yeah, just a quick retrospective or revisit on the bike size that we all collect, that we're dealing with, and what fits with what. I would say just keep your Japanese figures together because they tend to scale better together. Some exceptions to that rule, but for the most part, you know, this is Bandai, Popynica, and Tatsunoko scale, and you know, other than the McFarlane, everyone else is doing kind of the Marvel Legends 1/12 scale. Anyway, thanks for watching. Just a quick retrospective on the Kaneda bike and how big it really is. Cool. Thanks for the suggestion. Hope you guys like the comparisons. I might do another one with more vehicles, just to do some of my favorites. But otherwise, hopefully that you found this educational and entertaining. Let me know what you think. Leave a like and comment. Talk to you later. Stay Otakutive. Peace.